So today we are making Tom Yum Goong, a traditional Thai soup with shrimp that is a staple in Thailand. First, we're going to start by washing off our jasmine rice and then cooking it per the instructions of our rice cooker for white rice. For stovetop, I use about 1 1/4 cup of water for each cup of rice. Next, we're going to begin prepping our ingredients. We're going to need 6 slices of galangal, which you can find at any Asian supermarket, 2 stalks of lemongrass cut into 3 pieces and bruised, 6 small shallots cut in half, about 8 cherry tomatoes cut in half, roughly 4 tablespoons of chopped cilantro. We're also going to need 8 kaffir lime leaves, which you can usually find in the freezer of Asian and Thai supermarkets, and you prepare it by folding it in half and removing the rib or the stem. 4 tablespoons of lime juice or 2 full limes, 2 tablespoons of roasted chili paste, 1 optional cup of evaporated milk, 4 tablespoons of fish sauce. I prefer red boat. Lastly, you can go ahead and prep your mushrooms. Mine were already prepped. And then we're going to move on to the meat. We always do the meat last so we don't cross-contaminate. We're going to remove the shells, slice open the back, and remove the vein, making sure to keep all of our shells. Now it's time to cook. We're going to add in 4 cups of chicken broth or vegetable stock. Remember those shells we saved? We're going to add them to infuse the flavor into the chicken broth. Boil the shells on medium-high heat for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once you are satisfied, turn off the heat and strain out the shells as best as you can. They are hot, so be careful not to burn yourself. Now we're going to bring our soup back to a gentle medium boil, and then we're going to add in our aromatics: lemongrass, galangal. If you like spice, you can add in 2 to 6 Thai chili peppers, kaffir lime leaf, and shallots. We're going to allow this to gently boil until you can smell the aromatics fill the room and hear your ancestors scream, "That's enough, heifer!" At that point, on a medium-high heat, we're going to add in cherry tomatoes and boil them until the skin begins to wrinkle and disintegrate, kind of like grandma. Once our tomatoes are wilted, we can add in roasted chili paste, mushrooms of your choice, and of course, fish sauce. We will boil our mushrooms on medium-high heat until they become slightly wilted and translucent. This takes about 3 minutes for most mushrooms. Finally, we can add in the shrimp, but it is a crime to overcook them. They take about 40 seconds to cook. Soon as they start to curl up and turn orange, they are done. At this moment, the soup is done, but if you want to make it creamy, you can add in the optional evaporated milk. Now, I did use coconut milk, which is not traditional and will add to the flavor, but traditionally evaporated milk. The milk does not need to cook, so add fish sauce to taste and then turn the heat off once you are satisfied. Once the heat is off, we're going to add in lime juice. Never ever cook lime juice because it will break down the juices. And voila, time to plate our dishes. We're going to add in a copious amount of soup, but if you want, you can either remove the lemongrass and galangal or you can keep it in there and warn your guests. It's not really something that you eat, but I like to chew on it and get all of that flavor out. You can take a small bowl, wet it, pack it with rice, and then dump it out to create a nice, cool rice mound. If you want, add a chili, some tomatoes, can't forget the lime, and then garnish it with some beautiful cilantro. Bon appetit!